Hey, welcome everybody. Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, and we are playing Fall Classic Baseball 1959. Yes, sir, 1959 Braves. I'm replaying the Braves season using Fall Classic Baseball. The Braves are 24 and 15 up to this point, 39 games. So this is game number 40. That's pretty cool. So I've gotten that far. That's what, about 1/4 of the season. They played 154 games back then, so it's a little bit more than 1/4 of the season. And Braves are doing well. They're 9 games over 500. They've been in a little bit of a batting slump lately. Today we're going to have Joey J. Joey J started 19 games for the Milwaukee Braves in 1959, and he'll be facing Bob Friend of the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pittsburgh at Milwaukee. Let's go over the lineups. It's going to be Joe Christopher, the right fielder, Bill Vernon, the center fielder. Batting third is D. Kravitz, the catcher. Rocky Nelson, the first baseman, in the cleanup spot for the Pirates. Skinner in left field, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Bill Mazarowski, the second baseman. Seventh is Hoke, the third baseman. Grote, the shortstop, batting eighth. And batting ninth is the pitcher, Bob Friend. For the Braves, the hometown Braves, it's going to be Bill Bruton, center field. Eddie Mathews, the third baseman, batting second. Batting third, Henry Aaron hit a home run to win last night's ball game, but is mired in a slump as of late. And Wes Covington, the left fielder, batting cleanup. Batting fifth is Joe Adcock, the first baseman, who's been on a tear. He's got 6 home runs already, and it's just played just a couple of weeks. Dell Crandall, a catcher, he's batting sixth. He's doing well. His power numbers are definitely impressive with 10 home runs. It is Johnny Logan, the shortstop, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Johnny O'Brien, the second baseman, and batting ninth is Joey J. And both pitchers are Bs, and we are ready to start this game. All right, so the managers head back from exchanging lineup cards, and the umpire yells, "Play ball, let's do it." Here's Joe Christopher against Joey J. That's a 13. That'll be a swing and a miss, and he goes down on strikes. 1 down here in the top of the first inning. Bill Verton is a left-handed hitter versus Joey J. And he is going to, I'd say hit by pitch number, but that's going to be a fly ball. Center field. Over is Bruton, and that's 2 outs. And now it's Danny Kravitz, another left-handed hitter, a part-time catcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates. That is a 51. That's going to be an error check on who? On the second baseman, O'Brien, for the Braves. I don't have the chart. I have a lot of stuff on top of the chart, so I'm just going to look at the card, and I'll write down. He's an 11A and a 2. So 11A and a 2. And he'll make the play, and that retires the side. So 3 up and 3 down. We move to the bottom of the first inning. Here comes the Braves. Bill Bruton leading off. He's been hitting well as of late. That's a 42, and that'll be a fly ball in the gap, and running it down is Bill Verton, 1 down. And let's do this quickly here, which we haven't been focused on that. Sorry about that. Whenever I start a game, I get into the game and I forget I got to do this here. All right, remember I'm keeping double score. And then fly ball for Bruton. All right, here's Eddie Mathews, 32, and that'll be an out. It'll be what kind of an out? It's bouncer to the first baseman, who will flip to the pitcher covering, so that'll be a 3-1. And Hank Aaron with 2 out, nobody on. Here's a pitch to Hank Aaron. He hasn't hit as many home runs as he should be hitting. He's got tons of home run numbers, but I don't roll any of them. Whereas with Dell Crandall, every time he's at bat, I roll a 66. And that's one of the home run numbers. So that 34 and a 34 is going to be bounced up the middle, and that's through into center field for a base hit. So Aaron picks up a hit off the pitcher card. Good thing for him. He needs it. He's been in a slump. He's batting .294. He's a .350 hitter. He was batting in the 360s and 370s, but in the last month, he's just taken a dive. Can't buy a hit, and his card has nothing but hits on it. But I don't roll any of them. Anyway, All right, here's Wes Covington with a runner on first, and here's the pitch. It's a 61, and that will be a fly ball center field. A couple of steps to his right is Bruton, makes the catch, and that retires the side. So no runs, one hit, and one left. We move to the top of the second inning. Here's Rocky Nelson leading off against Joey J. Joey J checks in with Crandall, winds and deals, and a 64 will be a ground ball to the first baseman, who will step on the bag ahead of Rocky Nelson. Next is Bob Skinner, another left-handed hitter, and that will be a pop-up to infield. Backing up a couple of steps is O'Brien, and he makes the catch, 2 down. Here comes Bill Mazarowski. That's from the right side, and that's a 21. He batted .241 that season. 21 will be a fly ball left field. Covington, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Easy inning for Joey J. Joey J has a 2.82 ERA. He's 2-2. So he's pitching well. Oh, wait. I missed one. Hold on. Pop 4. Oh, I missed the first one. It was a ground out to the first baseman. 3, 4, and 7. Yeah, just one click, and you can run through the outs. This is a perfect system. Replay Baseball PC is a perfect system for inputting your data. And it's a stat keeper, keeps all your stats, has all your leaderboards, everything you need. Joe Adcock leading off here against Bob Friend, the right-hander. Bob Friend not with a great card, but that'll be a bouncer to third base, handled by Hoke, 1 down. Next up is Dell Crandall, who, again, I roll home run numbers all the time. This is going to be an error check on the pitcher, and Bob Friend's error rating is a 4, so he'll make that play, hit right back to the mound. Friend throws him out, 2 down. And Johnny Logan, right-handed hitter, with a 62, and that will be a bouncer to shortstop. Charging is Grote, and he throws out Logan. No runs, no hits, none left. We move to the top of the third. Hoke is up, and here's a pitch from Joey J. Top of the third, no score. That's an 11. That's a one-take single. But it's a 13. That's ball 4. And we're going to get a chance for a stolen base. There he goes, and it's a 10. He is going to be safe. A walk and a stolen base for Hoke. And the Pirates have a runner in scoring position. Here comes Dick Grote now. Grote was a .275 hitter with 5 home runs and 51 RBIs in 1959. That's going to be a 55, and that is a line drive base hit to left center field. Will this score Hoke? Yes, they're going to wave him around, and comes into score. So it's an RBI single for Grote. So the stolen base paid off. And Grote is on at first. We're going to get a bunt. So Bob Friend squares. He's a good bunter, and it's going to be a successful bunt right back to the pitcher, Jay, over to second baseman covering first, and runner moves to second. We'll put that right in there. So it's a single there. So it was a single and then a sacrifice. Runner comes in. And now it's the top of the order. 1-0 Pirates. Top of the order now. Joe Christopher. Pitch from Jay, and that's going to be a 35, and that'll be a bouncer right back to Jay. And Jay has a strong arm, so with a runner on second, he will hold unless it was a weak arm. So it's a G1, and runner will hold. at second base. So ball hit right back to Jay. Turns around, looks Grote back to second base, and throws out Christopher. So 2 out now. And up is Bill Burton. Bill Burton is a 254 hitter. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be a 43, and a 43 will be ball 4 on Jay's card. So it takes ball 4, and he moseys on down to first base. That puts runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Kravitz. So Kravitz right now is between a big inning and a pesky inning, right? So if Kravitz gets a hit here, an extra base hit, of course, would be terrible, but any hit would probably score a run, and that would turn this into a 2-run inning rather than just a fluke 1-run inning. But let's see what happens. See what Danny Kravitz can do. He's a lefty hitter. He batted 253 with 3 home runs and 162 at bats. That's going to be a 35, and that will be a fly ball hit hard to right field, and Aaron makes a nice catch. So that'll be 3 outs. 1 run comes in on 1 hit, and the Pirates lead it 1-0. Go to the bottom of the 3rd. All right, here's Johnny O'Brien leading off the bottom of the 3rd. 42, and that'll be a fly ball, center field. Burton in, and he makes the running catch. Joey J with a 45, and a 45 will be a bounce to the 3rd. Hoke on target to Rocky Nelson. 2 out. I got to do 8 and then 5. Here's a pitch to Bruton, and that's a 36, and that will be a 1-5 single. That's an 11, so it'll be a ground ball to short. You better hurry, throw to first. Scooped out by Nelson, and they just get Bruton for the out. Here's Rocky Nelson leading off the top of the 4th. That's no runs, no hits, none left in that inning. Top of the 4th, Nelson, Skinner, and Mazarowski. That's a 55, and that is going to be a drive in the gap. That's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. Aaron plays it off the wall. Strong throw to second, the tag by Logan, and he is out. No, the ball rolls out of Logan's glove. Looked like it was kicked out by Rocky Nelson. So a leadoff double for Rocky Nelson. He stands at second base. And here's the pitch. The next batter, 36, and that will be a fly ball left field. Shallow left. Nobody will advance on that. So Skinner flies out for out number 1. And Nelson takes his lead at second base. Jay looks over there. Comes home with it to Mazarowski. And that's going to be a 16, which will be a line drive to the shortstop. They may have a chance for a double play. And no! O'Brien snuck in behind Nelson, and Logan whipped it there, but not in time. So Nelson got in ahead of the throw. And here's Hoke. 2 outs now. Here's a pitch from Jay. It's a 23. Struck him out, and that retires the side. So they leave 1. Score none. And that was the hit, the double, the leadoff double, and we go to the bottom of the 4th. Right at the bottom of the 4th, it's going to be Mathews, Aaron, and Covington. That's a 55, and that's going to be a drive to right field, way back. Christopher looks up, and that's out of here. Home run, Eddie Mathews. I believe that's his 14th of the season. And the game is tied. Eddie Mathews hit like 48 home runs that season, I believe. How many home runs did he hit? Hit 46 home runs. Wow. Here's Hank Aaron, Mr. Aaron to you with a 33, and that is going to be line for a base hit. They froze in a rope, so it looks like Aaron's getting his swing back. Been mired in a slump as of late. In the last 10 games, really struggled. But he's 2 for 2 here today, and he ended yesterday's game with a walk-off 2-run home run. Here's Wes Covington, and we're going to try hit and run, something we don't do very often, but that's going to be an 835, and it's going to ask me dice roll 35 first, check for a single, and that will be a base hit single. Yes, it will be, right off the pitcher. And that'll move Aaron to third, so we got first and third now. And they are going to play the corners in the middle back, looking for that double play, willing to concede a run if they can turn the double play. But on the corners, they'll be playing in on the grass. Covington and Aaron at first and third for the Braves, and it's Hoke and Nelson in on the grass. And Grote and Mazarowski playing double play depth. Here's Adcock. Adcock has been on fire, batting .318 with 6 home runs and 66 at-bats. So he's headed for a 60 home run season if he keeps up that pace, but he won't. He only had 400 at-bats. So Bob Friend with the pitch. And that's a 61 and a 15 with runners on first and third. And that is going to be a ground ball to he's a righty, ground ball hit hard at the shortstop, and he whips it to Mazarowski, but Mazarowski drops the ball, and they're going to call Covington out at second. Aaron's going to score. So in his haste to pull the ball out and turn the double play, he lost it, and they do give him the out at second base, but a run will score on the fielder's choice. So it's a 6-4 fielder's choice. RBI for Adcock, and he's on at first base. And here's Dell Crandall, 34, and that's going to be a line drive right field. Will that be caught? No, it drops in for a base hit. Let's see what happens here with the runner on first. He will, if he's fast, he will move to third, but Adcock is not fast, so he'll stop at second base. So a liner right at Skinner, and I wasn't sure if he was going to catch it or not, and it dropped in front of him. So that puts runners on first and second with one out here in the bottom of the second. It's 2-1 Milwaukee. Johnny Logan. Logan's batting .292 with 5 home runs. And Bob Friend shakes off the sign from his catcher Kravitz. Now he sees something he likes and sets and deals to Logan. That's going to be a 31. That's going to be a bouncing ball up the middle and through into center field. Will this score Adcock? It will score at W.A. Arm in, let's see. Let me check the arm. It's left center field up the middle, and Skinner plays it. He was playing over towards center. And let's see what Skinner can do for us. Skinner, well, the throw comes into the cutoff man. Stopping at second base will be Crandall, RBI single for Logan, and it's 3-1. And up comes O'Brien. Only one out in this inning. First and second. And here's the pitch to O'Brien. 26, and against a lefty, that's a single. Against a righty, it's a line drive. Hit well to right field. Christopher is right there. So it's going to be an L9. O'Brien hits it on the screws, but right at the right fielder, excuse me. Let's fix that. L9. That's 2 outs now. And here comes the pitcher, Jay. Joey Jay bounced out to the third baseman in his first at bat in the second inning. Here's a pitch from Friend with a 65. That'll be an out. That'll be a line drive again to right field. And right at Christopher, back-to-back lineouts to right. The Braves pick up 3 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. And here comes the 5th inning. It's a 3-1 ball game. 5th inning, we're going to see Grote, Friend, and Christopher. Here's a pitch from Joey J with a 46 and a 6. Here at Milwaukee, that will be a foul ball, fouled right back into the stands. A souvenir for a lucky fan. Here's the pitch to Grote again, a 62, and that'll be a strikeout. 1 down. Here's a pitcher, Friend, who we're keeping him in. I mean, it's early. He's only allowed 3 runs. 46 and a 2, and that's going to be a drive by Joey J. Let's see. Unless by a Friend. That's going to be a drive by Friend, and that's going to no 0 on the car. Wait. Now it's going to be a ball caught. It's a drive, but Bruton catches up to it. So it's off the ballpark card, but it's hit hard and deep, and Bruton takes off, but he tracks it down. So Bob Friend with a good swing on one there for a pitcher. That's going to be an out. It's the center field, 2 out. Here's Joe Christopher with a 64, and that will be a bouncer to short to retire the side. All right, here comes the top of the order for the Braves in the bottom of the 5th inning. A 64, and that'll be a fly ball left field. 1 away. Next up is Eddie Mathews, who's 1 for 2 with a home run. Leadoff home run in the bottom of the 4th. And that's going to be a 43, and that will be an out. A grounder to short, played by Grote. Throw on target. Here's Aaron with a 33, and that's going to be a drive. And that's over the center fielder's head, and 1 hop off the wall, rolls away from Bruton, and Aaron with good speed. Big turnaround second. He's going to try for third. Here's the relay from Mazarowski to Hoke the tag, and he is safe. Triple, a 2-out triple for Aaron. He needs a double and a homer for the cycle now. He's 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a triple. Yikes. So from a slump, he seems to be en fuego, my friends. Here's Covington. Wes Covington, 1 for 2. Batted, he's a lefty batter, batted 279, and our replay is batting 257. Infield is, of course, back with 2 outs. And here's the pitch from Bob Friend. That's going to be a 21, which will be a ground ball, shortstop. Easy play for Grote. Throws out Covington, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We move to the top of the 6th. Playing Fall Classic Baseball. Yes, sirree. Let's talk a little bit about our sponsors. Marlboro Country, come to where the flavor is. Come to Marlboro Country and Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. Recapture the flavor of the great times. Brewed slow and natural. Good old-time flavor. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Ask for the original. And what else? Let's see. For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike. They taste better. It's roasted to taste better. Lucky Strike. All right. Top of the 6th inning. Who's batting here? Top of the 6th inning. Like I said before, it's Bill Bruton leading off against Joey J, who's pitching well. Faced 19 batters so far. He's got a ways to go. That's a 22, and that's ball 4. So he loses second walk for Bruton. And here comes Danny Kravitz. Pitch to Kravitz with a 35, and that will be a line drive to the third baseman. Chance for a double play, and no. Throw to first and not in time. So an L5. Here is Rocky Nelson. That's a 52 and a 15. That's going to be a double play. Oh, no, that's hit to left field. And Covington will run that down for out number 2. So he goes the opposite way to left center field, and Covington with a long run beats Bruton to the ball. Bruton was playing towards the right side since Nelson is a lefty. And here's Bob Skinner with 2 outs and runner on first. Here's the pitch. That was a 19. That's a drive in the gap. And going to third is Bruton, and it looks like Skinner's going to try for 2 against a right fielder. He's a 1-4, and he is out at second base. So it's a single and a 9-6. So Aaron played it well in the gap, turned around, and threw a bullet to the shortstop Logan, who tagged him out, and that retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. So let's do this one. Skinner singles, and runner is out at third on a 9-6 strike. All right, Joe Adcock leading off in the bottom of the 6th inning against Bob Friend. That's going to be a 26 against a lefty. It's a single, but he's a righty, so that'll be a bouncer to short. 1 away. Dell Crandall up next with a 13, and that'll be bounced to the first third baseman. 2 down. And here's Logan, Johnny Logan, with 2 out. That's a 25, which will be a ground ball to the shortstop, charged by the shortstop. Grote fires a strike to Nelson, and that retires the side. Top of the 7th. No runs, no hits there for the Braves in the bottom of the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off is Bill Mazarowski. Maz plays for a long time with the Pirates. That's going to be a 33, and that is ripped to left field for a base hit played on a hop by Covington. And Maz is on. He's 1 for 3 today now. And that is the 4th hit allowed by Joey J. Next batter, Hoke. Score, remember, is 3-1. And that's going to be a 26, and that's against a lefty. It's a single. Otherwise, it's a ball hit right back to the pitcher. And Jay turns around, whips it to second, and there's going to be no throw to first. So it's a 1-6 fielder's choice. And that puts Hoke on at first. And next is Dick Grote with a runner on first. Here's a pitch from Jay. That's going to be a 43, and that's ball 4. And that's ball 4, and that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 walks so far for Jay. And Friend is up, but we got a situation here with 1 out and 2 on. I hate to pull the pitcher so soon. I mean, he's not pitching terribly. I mean, he's given 7 hits, and has he walked any? See, these are the tough calls when you're playing with the pitchers batting, because the pitchers are just terrible. Although Friend has some hits on his card. Oh, but then we go into the bullpen, and you never know what you're going to get out of the bullpen. But anyway, let's pull Grote. So Grote walks. So that puts Hoke on second, Grote on first. Pitcher up. Let's pinch hit for Friend. And it's going to be, we need a lefty. It's going to be Burgess. He's a good hitter. And let's grab him quickly. If we get, there he is, Smokey Burgess, left-handed hitter, comes in. And here's a pitch for first and second, one out here in the top of the seventh. The Braves lead it by a score of 3-1. Pitch from Jay, who's pitching well. That's a 65. Uh-oh, that's trouble. That's trouble, and that's going to be a line drive to right field way back, and Aaron on the track and makes the catch. So Aaron was playing him deep to begin with, and Burgess drives one, and I thought that ball was out of here. So it's going to be L9. So got lucky there. Jay doesn't give up a lot of home runs. Only 1 to 6. We rolled a 10, so could have been a home run, but there was a home run number. It was a pitcher home run number, and the pitcher has an effect on that. So Burgess lines out to right field. Nobody will advance on that. 2 outs now. And here comes Christopher, Joe Christopher. Pitch from Jay. That's a 25, and that will be popped up. Left side, third base. Mathews, plenty of space, and he makes the catch that retires the side. No runs. 1 hit, 2 left, and we move to the bottom of the seventh. 7th inning stretch, my friends. Yes, sirree, 7th inning stretch. The bottom of the inning, it's going to be O'Brien, Jay, and Bruton. All right, top of the 7th. First and second, and Christopher pops up. Then the inning, we go to the bottom of the 7th. Like I said, it's the 7th inning stretch. We need a new pitcher. And he's been used a lot. We're going to go with, let's see, who else we got here. Williams, 2 out of 6. That's 1/3 of the season. He's been used a lot. He's been used half the season. I'd like to go with Daniels, but he starts in 2 games. So I'm going to go to Jackson starts in 3 games. I'm going to go to Jackson a little bit. Go to Jackson for an inning or so. And he's a lefty who's coming up. I got a couple of righties, and then Bruton, I believe, is a lefty. Is he a lefty? Yeah. And he's probably the best hitter. So let's go with Jackson. I try to be fair. I can't bring in their top guy all the time because then I overuse them, and that just would not be. So kind of have to mix it up a little bit. And who do we say we're going with? We're going with Jackson. Let's see if I can find this card quickly here. All right, here's Al Jackson. He's in there. And all right, let's roll to see what kind of stuff he has. Jackson will have his B stuff. And let's go. Let's do it. O'Brien's up. He's 0 for 2 today. That's a 15. That'll be an out. Fly ball, center field. Right there's Bruton. 1 down. Next up is Joey J, the pitcher, who has pitched 27, 28. He can go. Oh, he's on his last legs. I'm going to try to push him. So that's a 13. That'll be a swing and a miss. He goes down on strikes. 2 down. Top of the order, Bruton. Score is 3-1, as you can see. The Braves with 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Pirates with 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. 2 outs now. 65. Bruton with a 65 is a -4. We're looking at, that's a negative. So that's going to be a line out to right. Hits it hard, but right at the right fielder. And that's 3 up, 3 down. We move to the top of the 8th inning. Jay is still in there, but Jay gives up a hit or a walk, and he's out. Bill Burton. So you can get a couple of innings. Oh, that's going to be an error check on the second baseman, and that'll be fielded by O'Brien, and he throws out Bruton, 1 down. So 41, that will be a base on balls. Kravitz walks, and that's going to be it. It's going to be it for Jay going to the bullpen. All right, so we got Juan Bizarro comes in, and he's going to be pitching to a pinch hitter, Dick Stewart. Probably not what we wanted to do. Stewart has good power. He'll pinch hit and then plays first base. So let's do it. Runner on first. The tying run is at the plate now in the powerful Dick Stewart, who hit 27 home runs and only 400 at bats. So he could have easily hit another 15 if he had another 200 at bats. Would have been at 45. So he's got good power, and he's going to be facing Pizarro that really doesn't give up a ton of home runs. Gives up some, but not a ton. So let's see what happens here. We are in the top of the 8th inning. The score is 3-1 Braves, and it's Dick Stewart is pinch hitting for Rocky Nelson. So they switched out a lefty and brought in a righty to face the lefty Juan Bizarro. Here's a pitch, and that's a 51 with a 5. And that 5 may be an error on the shortstop. I believe it's going to be an error. It's a ground ball to Logan. I believe he boots this. I'm pretty sure, just from memory. And yes, he boots it at a 5. Exactly what. And that's going to be is that a 1 base or a 2 base? It's a 1 base error, and that's going to put runners on first and second. So Pizarro gets Stewart, induces him into hitting a ground ball, double play ball, but and it would have been a double play with that odd 5, but it's an error on Logan at shortstop, and that puts the go-ahead run at the plate in the lefty Skinner. Now I gotta let some lefties bat. I can't pull all my lefties. Let's see. Let's double check what the Skinner is my left fielder, and I got another left fielder right there, and the righty Bright. I'm going to bring in Bright. Okay. Okay, so it's Harry Bright who comes in for Skinner. So Skinner's out, and then Bright will stay in to play left field. All right, here's the pitch. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Good opportunity here in the top of the 8th for the Pirates to get back into this game. They're only down by 2 runs. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 35, and against Bizarro, that's going to be an out. It's a blank, so it goes to the pitcher, and that's going to be an out and a 3. That may be the double play that we need. Let's see. He's a righty, and the 3 is going to be grounded to third base, but no, he's going to go to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get. The fielders, oh, wait. It's first and second, not just first. And, yep, he's going to step on the bag at third. So steps on the bag at third, so it's a 5U fielder's choice. And that's right here, right there. So there's 2 outs now. And here's Mazarowski. Bill Mazarowski's 1 for 3 today. And Bizarro, we're going to pull Bizarro. I think he did what he needed to do, and we're going to bring in McMahon. All right, so McMahon is in, and he will be facing Mazarowski. He's an A pitcher, so that works for us. And here goes. Here's the pitch. Mazarowski with a 12, and that will be a bouncer to the third baseman. Again, he steps on the bag 2 consecutive times, and that retires the side. So another 5U, 2 consecutive 5Us. You don't see that very often. But you saw it here, and we go to the bottom of the 8th inning, so there's no runs, no hits, 2 left in that inning. And the bottom of the 8th is going to be Eddie Mathews. Mathews today is 1 for 3 with a home run. And then it's Henry Aaron, who is 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a triple. And then it's Covington. Jackson is still in there. Here's the pitch to Eddie Mathews. It's a 33, and that it's going to be lined for a base hit to right. Played on a hop by the right fielder, Christopher. We got a new first baseman, and that is who's the new first baseman? Did we say? Oh, it was Stewart. And we have a new left fielder as well, and that was Bright. And a single to right puts Mathews on first. And up comes the super sizzling hot Aaron, who's 3 for 3. He struggled over the last 10 games, but in this game, he's got 3 hits and 3 times up, and actually 4 for 4 if you count last night's home run in his last at bat. So here's the pitch from Al Jackson. And Al Jackson, we said, was a B. And that's a 41. That's going to be ball 4. And that's going to be it for Jackson. Going to pull Jackson here, even though we have a lefty coming up. And then we got a righty. You know what? We're going to let Jackson face one more batter since he's a lefty. Covington is a lefty. So let's do that. There we go. All right. So we got first and second. Covington's up. And we're going to try to hit and run here. There goes the runners. It's a 4, and he's a B. And that 4 is going to say ground ball only if he's an A. It's going to be popped up. Third base. Both runners better head back, and they do. So it's a single. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was a walk to Aaron. And now it's going to be a pop-up for Covington, 1 away. Now we're Adcock a righty, and we're going to bring in a righty. And the righty is going to be Daniel. Oh, no, Daniel. We're not doing Daniel. We're doing Blackburn. Blackburn is coming in. Let's see what Blackburn's going to be. He's going to be a B. See if we can grab him quickly. Blackburn. Okay, we got him. And he'll be a B. B stuff. And here's Adcock. Adcock is batting 309. Today, Adcock is 0 for 3. Oh, no, he's got he's 0 for 3 today with an RBI. So 2 out, 1 out, 2 on. Adcock versus Ron Blackburn. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 32, which will be a ground ball to the third baseman, and with runners on first and second, that's going to read, if the third baseman is an S, it's a double play. Otherwise, he steps on the bag at third in this situation. Let's see if he's a strong arm third baseman, which I don't know that he is. Hoke. Let's see. And no, he is not. So it's going to be a 5U, fielder's choice. It's the first time in my life I've seen 3 5Us in a row. It was actually, I made up one. I made up the middle one because it was just the third out of the inning. So I just said I'll just make it a 5U. And I didn't expect another one to come up. All right, so Crandall. But that's never happened before. Crandall is up. Here's a pitch with 2 out and 2 on. And that's going to be a 34, which will be banged up the middle. And that's through in the center field for a base hit. Let's see if we got a run to score here. Yes. And runner fast on first. He is not. Adcock will stop at second. RBI single. Driving home Aaron. That's a big run here. Big run because that's an insurance run. And Aaron scores, and stopping at second is Adcock, and an RBI for Crandall. So he comes up huge as usual. And the score now is 4-1 here in the bottom of the 8th. Logan up next. Pitch from Blackburn, and that's a 41. That will be ball 4. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded with Braves. And it's O'Brien. Punching Judy O'Brien. He's 0 for 3 today. What is he batting? 197. Not a very good hitter. I could bring a better hitter in, but I like his defense. O'Brien is like one of my better defensive second basemen, so I'm going to let him hit. And here's the pitch. And that's going to be a 41, which will be ball 4, and that's going to force in a run. Yikes. That's exactly Blackburn. That's the last thing Blackburn wanted to do is walk the 197 hitter O'Brien. But O'Brien stood tough, fouled off a bunch of pitches, and hung in there and showed a good eye and drives in an extra run, another insurance run. So he picks up an RBI, driving in Adcock. And now it's Bizarro. Well, actually, it should be McMahon. So I got to go back and fix that. All right, Blackburn is up now. Sorry, it's who was McMahon is up. Blackburn is on the mound. He's pitching to the relief pitcher McMahon. We will not pinch hit for him here. He is their main guy. Score is 5-1. So let's see if we can find a card for him. If I don't find his card right away, I'll go to a substitute card, which is just a standard pitcher card, and that's like right in front of me. So McMahon, what kind of a hitter? His card is a 7. I'll just grab a 7 card from here. Doesn't really matter. Usually make out. Here it is. So we're going to use the substitute card. Pitch from Blackburn to the substitute card. That's a 41, and that will be ball 4. I rolled 3 41s in a row. I mean, what can I say? There must be something wrong with the dice, but that's going to drive in another run. And that's an RBI for McMahon. So another walk, 3 walks in a row, and we're going to pull him. I just, Jesus Christ. So he drives in number 6. He picks up an RBI. And now it's going to be Bill Bruton. And he's a lefty. So we're going to go to the bullpen because Blackburn just can't cut it. And who do we got here? We got Smith. We're going to bring in Smith. Grab his... See if we can find his card quickly. Yep, Bob Smith, another lefty. Okay, that works out. See what kind of stuff he will have. Smith will have his A stuff. And he comes into face Bruton. And let's do this. Bill Bruton with the bases loaded. Score is 6-1. Braves come up with 3 runs here at the bottom of the 8th inning. The pitch, and that's a 54. That's going to be a bases loaded, a men on base, wild pitcher pass ball with a 4. So let's see Kravitz, what kind of pass ball rating he has to see if it's a pass ball. It will be a pass ball. It will be a pass ball, and another run comes in. 4th run of the inning, and everybody moves up. So pass ball, he goes there, he goes here, and it's going to be 2nd and 3rd down, and Bill Bruton, he's got a chance for a couple more RBIs against the lefty Smith, and we got another lefty Mathews, but we don't want to face Mathews, so here's the pitch to Bruton, and that's a 54, another, what the heck? Another situation where a wild pitch pass ball, and this is going to be another pass ball. 2 pass balls, consecutive pass balls, charged. What a crazy, wonky game. 3 5-U's, 2 pass balls, 3 41s in a row, another pass ball, so another run comes in on the pass ball. And let's see, they score 5 runs now. So 1, 2, 3. I didn't score him. Now I got to score him. He goes to 3rd on another pass ball. And Bruton is still on base with McMahon at third base. See if I can roll 54 one more time. Oh, I got a 56. And that, I believe, is going to be a strikeout. 56 is a blank, and he's A, and that's he. Smith strikes out Bruton to end the inning. But the Braves pick up 5 more runs on how many hits? 1, 2 hits, 4 walks, 2 pass balls. So 2 hits, that's it. Holy smokes. So 5 runs on 2 hits. We're at the top of the 9th. 8-1. Totally different story now. Yikes. So I got McMahon in there, but I'm going to bring somebody else in just to mop up. All right, it's going to be Bob Giggy coming in to finish this up. It's going to be Hoke, Grote, and the pitcher spot, so we'll get a pinch hitter. 8-1, top of the 9th. Here's the I didn't roll to see what Giggy is going to be. Giggy is going to be a B. And here's the pitch to Hoke. It's a 56, and that'll be a strikeout. Curveball gets Hoke. 1 away. So the Braves are 2 outs away from becoming 25-15, 10 games over 500. Next is Dick Grote. Here's a pitch from Giggy with a 53 and a 20, and that's going to be a range hit, and that's going to fall in front of the left fielder, Covington. So it's a single. Single for Grote. You get a pinch hitter now for Smith, and it's going to be lefty Mazarowski. And let's grab Mazarowski. There he is. That was quick. Here's a pitch from Giggy to Mazarowski with 1 out and 1 on here in the top of the 9th. The Braves lead it 8-1. Milwaukee with 8 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Pittsburgh with 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors. And that's going to be a 12. And that will be a 5. And that's a ground ball. He's a lefty. That's a ground ball. Goes to first base. And the first baseman, I don't think, is an S. I doubt Adcock is an S, but we'll check. If he has an S arm, he turns a double play. Otherwise, it's going to be a fielder's choice. Oh, he does that. It goes 3-6-3, and the ball game is over. So a ball hit to Adcock. He goes to Logan, back to Adcock, 3-6-3, and that's the ball game. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. Final score. Let's do that. 3-6-3. And final score is going to be 8-1 Braves, and it's 1-5-0 against 8-9-1. The win is going to go to Joey J, who becomes 3-2. The loss goes to Bob Friend, who becomes 6-5. And that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, Fall Classic Baseball. We got some interesting matchups between my draft league team and some great teams in history using Inside Pitch. That's coming up next. And what else I want to say to you guys? Remember to join Universal Facebook Association Facebook group, the Universal Baseball Association Facebook group. Universal Baseball Association Facebook group, the Facebook group for guys that hate Facebook groups. Take care. I'll see you guys soon.